recap, man. We about what 30 days away from All-Star Weekend. I think that's slated for
All-Star this week.
For 6, something like that.
What, the All-Star? Nah, it's always Valentine's weekend.
Yeah, every time, every year.
I thought it was always the weekend before, but all right, cool.
Speaking of that,
that's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all motherfuckers stay out of Maestro's on the 15th, man. Pick a different day. I know.
Last year from.
Look at yo, Chits. Why you looked up like that? You stay out of there too.
I don't know. I ain't who. You going to my shows? No time.
I girl took it last year for New Year. For Valentine's. That shit was fire. That's what we had, the chocolate butter cake. It comes back this season.
Son, nobody asked. Just stay out of there. Fuck. Hey,
nighttime gonna go and then come back and complain.
But he gonna say he ain't, hold on, Chip. But then he gonna say he ain't going 6 months. He was like, so you just went.
Yo, I got a fire steak in the freezer. That shit in the oven right now.
Why they can't go, Pop?
Cause, man, I'm there. Don't go to 15. And whoever listening to this, y'all better not pop up neither. I ain't gonna know y'all. Y'all pop up on me.
He said, I ain't paying for shit.
Put 2 more chairs at that table.
Word. They gonna be like, you know what? We together. You go ahead and bring them up.
Yo. NBA recap.
Go ahead, Chip. What's your recap, Chip?
Word. How you feel about the season so far, man?
It's a good season. It's a good season. I'm excited. Like we all thought, the West is crazy. A lot of competition out there on the West. People are playing the Clippers hard. I thought the Clippers was gonna have they was gonna dominate a little more, but I don't know. I don't know what they. I mean, can't say they're struggling. They're not struggling, but it's not as
year, man.
Huh?
It's their first year together.
Yeah, so they're taking a little time to gel, but it's a lot of good games. My team that I'm keeping an eye on is the Rockets. I really think Westbrook and Harden is playing well together, and a lot of people was wondering where all the shots was going to come from and how they was going to divvy that up. But I think they playing good together, and they built their chemistry pretty fast. To where, one lets the other one go if he's going or whatever, or they both going. So they looking good. On the East, my surprise team is I got 2. I got the Miami Heat balling, real solid team, and the Magic. The Magic, I think they fighting for like the 7th seed right now. They playing a lot of teams hard. They are the 7th seed right now?
Yeah. They are the 7th. They got it locked up for now.
Yeah, so I'm surprised to see them up there. So it's a lot of good basketball. Of course, y'all know how I feel about my man Luka. That dude, triple doubles, 30-point triple doubles out the ass. Like,
he got like 8 or 9. No, I'm sorry. He got more. He got like 15 30-point triple doubles a season. The rest of the NBA got like 8.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, son. It's crazy. Like it's nothing more I can say about him. Y'all know how I feel about him.
I think you and Nightmare should shoot the 5 on that. By the way,
he don't want this. He don't want that smoke. No, but really, it's nothing to shoot the 5 about because he can't discredit what Luka is doing. And if you want to debate,
debate would be about Trae Young. It wouldn't be about Luka.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. But that's no debate either because I think Trae Young is nice too. I just want to see if
you said he only nice, so that's not good enough.
Like I said, he's dogging. Trae is dogging, but I want to see if he can do that on a balanced team where the ball is not in his hands and 95% of the time where he's not doing everything. Trae Young has the ultimate green light to do whatever.
That shit pulsating.
So I, what I mean? That's if, he want to come on and debate that, we could do that. But like I said, man, a lot of exciting balls. It's very competitive, which I like. So it makes for fun games, you know. Shout out to Ja Morant too. That young boy killing.
Rookie of the year?
I think I would give it to him right now. Let me see.
You got none on the Heat. You got RJ on the Knicks.
No, not RJ.
I'm just throwing names out.
Yo,
no.
bad fast.
Why
I'm
you
just
say no, not none like that?
Who?
Why you say no to none like that?
No, I didn't say none. I said RJ.
He's asking why you didn't object to none as fast as you objected to RJ.
Oh, because I don't know what none is doing like that. So I don't know. He might be in the conversation. I don't know what he's doing specifically.
Nah, none getting busy.
Get busy, son. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but I right now I think I would have to give it to Ja. What you got, PH?
Tyler Hero.
That's what I was getting ready to say. He playing pretty good. This season's been pretty good. The load management thing Kawhi doing, I guess.
Not just Kawhi. Not just Kawhi.
Who else doing it?
LeBron.
LeBron got hurt, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say LeBron got hurt.
He had a couple games that he set up low management. Yes, he did.
No. LeBron missed one game, sir.
Well, and that was probably low management.
That's
no.
Come on, son.
So he missed what? So you gonna say he missed one game and then throw low management in there?
No, I'm saying that's what they say.
No, that's not what they said.
LeBron has actually been playing every game he can.
Every game.
I'll give him that. As stupid as it might be, I'll give him that.
His old ass should be on some load management.
Nah,
not young
Kawhi. The playoffs and be like, I'm cramping.
He's trying to secure that number 1 seed, man. He ain't playing. Well,
and you know that the Luka trade thing. I like that battle. Them going back and forth. And what you said, Trae Young got the ultimate green light. Luka got the green light too. I mean, he has the ball. He gets to do whatever he wants.
But what I'm saying is, Luka has the green light, but he has other players that he distributes the ball to and let them work.
So does Trae.
Trae Young averages 9 assists too.
No. Okay. See, I don't know why we always got to argue things.
You're not arguing.
I'm not arguing. All I'm saying is
because it's a difference. Maybe I don't know how to explain it, but it's a difference. Trae Young has nobody that can help him on that team, so he does every single thing. Luka does not have to do everything, and he doesn't look like he's doing everything when he's playing.
So when you credit the player that don't have nobody who can do everything?
You said what?
You credit the player who can do everything who has no help?
No, because he's not winning. It's not like he's winning.
So if that's the difference, all right, I'm with you.
Yeah, he's not winning. So he's
so basically you just Trae Young needs to win. That's it. With them numbers.
Yeah. No, wait. See, like I said, Trae Young needs to do that on a winning team. That's it.
So exactly what I just said. He got to win with those numbers.
But you're saying he has to win with those numbers. If those numbers come down and he's still playing good or great basketball, he don't have to average what is he averaging? 26 right now, something like that? 29?
28.
Yeah, he could average 25 or 24 and win, then I would still say he's nice and he's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
I mean, he's trying to help his team win now, but
this is what I'm saying. You saying that like I'm saying it's his fault. It's not his fault. He's just on a bad team. Luka is
a bad team. They just young.
They're bad, bro.
Young.
They're bad.
Let's keep it a buck. They bad, son.
They bad.
It's ruined. It's mad. It's like.
Are my Knicks good right now?
No, the Knicks are bad too.
I would go with what Chris is saying. It's a lot of first, second, third year team players on that team.
Oh, so we got that too. If that's the case, we got that too.
Y'all don't have all y'all starters is first 2-year players.
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant new players on the team. My bad.
No, we talking about the starters.
Both can be true. They can be young and bad at the same time.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I'm not saying they bums. It's a bad team right now. So they're not winning.
They might get better next year.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like Luke, if Trae Young, like I said, if his numbers come down or stay the same and he's on a winning team, then you up there. But right now, I got to see that happen first.
What else you got, PH?
Giannis still looking like Giannis, looking like a monster and a half, and he's starting to shoot and feel confident shooting threes and shooting from the outside. And he can't have that. He can't have that. He can't have that. And he's just getting way better every single day. Last night game, got to bring Trae Young up again, but that game with the Rockets and Hawks, they both had 40-point triple-doubles, monumental games.
Crazy.
But they shot like 5 of 1,000 in that game. Was it like 20 for 65 between the two of them? That they shot like horrendous.
Mad shots.
That shit had to be all free throws. What was the final score, Chris, if you're looking at it?
I don't remember what the final score was. I think Trae Young shot 11 for 30. Trae Young shot 11 for 30, and Harden, I think, was like 9 for 30 or 9 for 24 or some shit like that.
See, that's why I'll be saying Harden remind me of my man Agent Zero, but my man Agent Zero was more efficient, man.
Yeah, I mean, Harden's putting up numbers, but that field goal percentage is crazy.
So let me just give out the details. Let me give out the details because you was close, PH. James Harden shot 9 for 34.
34. It was 34. I knew it was something like that.
But here's the bad thing.
The free throws.
4 for 20 from 3, son.
And all of those were step back threes.
Trae Young shot 11 for 30 and 4 for 11 from 3.
That ain't bad.
That's
4 for 11
bad.
ain't bad. 4 for 11 ain't bad.
That's over 30% from 3.
Yeah.
That's about like 35%.
40% from 3 for me.
What was his field goal attempts?
9 for 30.
11 for 30.
11 for 30. 11 for 30.
Ew.
That's much better.
No.
That's low over 30%. And sorry, Pop, I'm about to steal. I know what you're about. One of your points you're gonna say, Devontae Graham. He looking real good this season. Looking real good, but his thing is his field goal percentage is horrendous. He's shooting under 40% from the field, but his clutch gene is like ridiculous, boy. he got that. He got that. Yo, give me the ball. I'm gonna shoot anyway, and I'm gonna make it this time. Yeah, and I'm gonna make it this time. So fuck it.
Shit,
he does it.
The 8th seed.
Huh?
They about to be the 8th seed.
Yeah, man. And Terry Rozier is looking like somebody they shouldn't have gave any money to.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
How much did they give him?
And that
like
motherfucker, I'm so glad the Knicks
deal.
that boy.
It's only a 3-year deal.
Terry Rozier.
Oh, man.
They gave him money to come over there and
It was like 3 years, 90 or something. I don't know, something
I had
like
to
that.
sacrifice
90?
Maybe 80. I don't know. They had to pay somebody.
I had to sacrifice.
Man, I'd have kept that money in my pocket.
No, you have to spend money.
I know, but damn.
What you got, Pop?
Now, Puda, I'm passing it to Puda.
Hey, passing it to me, man.
Because I had the ball. I'm passing it to you.
About Houston. I kind of disagree with the. I don't think they complement each other well. I think that shit is just straight talent. I still think they trying to figure it out. But they are so nice, it don't even matter, son. Like, them dudes are 2 talented dudes. And shouts to them for being so high. What are they? They the 3rd seed, and they ain't even trying. But we got to see, once again, we got to see how they on the playoffs. We got to see if that trade was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because Russell Westbrook is going to stay healthy, and he's going to go hard in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be as passive as Chris Paul was. He's going to be OD aggressive. So we're going to see. But my biggest takeaway from the season, and I know I talk about them every year because I just don't fucking understand why Philadelphia can't never get it together, man.
You know why they can't get it together.
Understand, son. Yo, they have a talented group of dudes every year. the process. And these dudes are always in the middle of the pack, or they fucking they underachieve in the playoffs. I don't get it. My man Nightmare like to say it's coaching. I don't know what it is. I don't like blaming it on Ben because there's a lot of dudes who can't shoot.
Nah. There's some people that can't shoot, and then there's some people that don't. Well, there's him that don't shoot. That's what it is.
What difference does it make if you shooting them and you missing them anyway? Like,
but he can shoot. But how you know he gonna miss him?
But son, he's doing everything else, son. Everything. Son. He's literally doing everything else.
Enough for them to win? Is he doing enough for them to win?
I think he is.
Well, obviously not.
Nah, I'm not putting that on him, son. I'm not gonna say if he attempts shots, they will overachieve or they will be what they're supposed to be. I don't want to believe that.
I think they would be a lot better if he actually shot the ball. You
gotta be at least a semi threat.
Exactly.
Because it's not even
don't shoot threes.
It's not even like they sagging off of him because outside of fast breaks, they're not really running the ball through him anyway. It's not like he's holding the ball at the top of the key and they just sagging off him like they used to do LeBron. Like y'all reminded me one time they running this shit through Embiid at the top. Or it used to be fucking Butler on the post. But anyway, another team, I'm kind of worried about these dudes because they are always in contention. Portland, man. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. That's a team I like to see in the playoff. Don't even do that. Don't even do that, Chris and Al. I think they just really need Nurkic back. And I don't know how good Whiteside is working for them, man.
Nah, Whiteside is working over there.
He definitely is working.
He's working.
They need Nurkic back, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
I don't think it's him.
Bubble, and I don't want to see the OKC in the playoffs over them.
I do.
Let me ask like a lot of people use Whiteside as a scapegoat for them.
Let me ask you a question, Puda.
Me?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Go ahead.
Is it time to break up Dame and McCullough?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
No.
No?
Nah.
That might be their problem. They might be stale.
Nah. You can't break that up. Them dudes work together, man. I don't think you can. Unless you're gonna bring like some defensive specialist in there. That's their only real problem.
I feel like the injury to Rodney Hood is bigger than people really take it or give it credit to be. Because you're talking about defense, he plays perimeter defense for them. Like he's their perimeter defense guy. And his 15, 18 off the bench was clutch, his energy. So I feel like that injury is playing more of a factor than people want to give credit for.
And like my man said last year, he been hitting clutch shots all his life. So Rodney Hood said. Yeah, that's pretty much all the takeaways I got from this. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. What you got, PH? I'm sorry, what you got, Pop?
My takeaways are a piggyback off of what PH was saying with Trae Young and Harden. I'm not a fan of the way basketball is going. I don't like this analytic basketball. And it's funny because the other day OKC played Brooklyn and Chris Paul scored like 16 points, all mid-range shots, because the way the game is played now is don't give him a three, don't give him a layup, let him take the mid-range shot because analytics say that's a bad shot. And he killed. And it's like a lost art of basketball. That's why these percentages are so bad, because Graham and the rest of them are taking 11 plus threes a game. Why are you taking that many threes a game? If it's not falling, switch it up. There's nothing wrong with shooting mid-range shots. There's nothing wrong with that. Go do it. Even with D'Angelo Russell, when he was on Brooklyn, the knock was his mid-range shots and teardrops was not the shot that should be taken in today's NBA. That man made an all-star. He got max dollars. He over in Golden State putting up 20 plus a game. Like it's retarded to me. Even with Melo come back, he's not on Houston no more where they just want him to shoot threes. He's pump faking, stepping in, he's hitting those mid-range shots.
Yeah.
Like people, that's fundamental basketball too. It's not just a layup and a 3-point shot. And when I watch these games, it's like I'm constantly just watching people hoisting up threes. They go to the basket, and it'd be like the lane is right there, and they kick it out to the corner because they coached up to the 3 is better than the 2, and that should have just bugged out. It's not a lot of times. It's not entertaining basketball to me, and that's why you see a Kawhi Leonard hitting mid-range shots or a LeBron or like it's like the younger guys don't do it at all. I don't know. It's entertaining, but I kind of wish the game was played a little bit more efficient than what it is, rather than just the analytics numbers. And then also, NBA, it's like they scared to compete with other sports. Like, because football's on a Sunday, you're not going to put a game on ABC? Or, like, and it'd be good games. It'd be it'd be quality games that is not on national TV because you scared to go against. I don't know if they got a deal or something.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Maybe it's a deal that they
maybe.
Can't do that
I hope that's what it is. I hope that's what it is. Because I remember when all the games used to come on NBC. Now it's like the games don't come on ABC until after the Super Bowl.
Them NBC crazy, son.
Damn near half the season is gone by then.
All Velvet on NBC.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
I mean, you got to remember, son. We didn't really have cable all the time back then, son. Bad people.
But that's why the ratings are failing, because you're depending on people to get TNT and ESPN. People are cutting cable.
Cut the cord. Cut the cord.
That's a fact. And NFL is not. You know what NFL did? They stopped putting it on Thursday night. Stopped going on NFL Network only and put it on Fox because they're smart, son.
You gotta make 3 channels on regular TV.
You have to make the game more visible. Don't make it harder for people to watch. Like when Hess the other night, he was like, he would love to see Brooklyn lose and the Knicks win on national TV. I'm like, huh? NBA TV is not national TV. Everybody don't have NBA TVs, son.
There's some cable providers that don't have NBA.
Exactly. I could live in New York and Chris could live in Virginia. We both got ABC, NBC. No, we all got those channels no matter what. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like the season is kind of depressing to me. Even on Christmas, it was like, it is, son.
Depressing? You don't feel like that's too strong?
Nah, it's not.
Right now, it might be
3 out of the 5 games were good.
What happened?
3 out of the 5 Christmas games were real good.
But no, that was my point. Like, and then all of those games some of those was on ESPN. Like, yo, we want to watch the game, make it visible for us to watch the game. They started to smarten up and start the flex games. If something is not a entertaining matchup, they'd switch the time and put a different team on so that they're on ESPN or TNT. That makes sense. Like, these guys just got to be smarter because the ratings is going down. Everybody just want to see the Lakers versus the Clippers or the Lakers versus Giannis or shit like that.
Lakers versus anybody.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all think Milwaukee could do it this year? Could make it?
They can, yeah. I think they can. I don't know if they will, but they can.
Eastern Conference Finals, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they the favorites to come out the East right now.
Yeah.
To come out the East?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Puda taking my thunder a little bit.
My bad. My bad, son. You know I like to ask questions.
No. Like, legit, that was going to be what I asked. With this year and the parity of, the West is a monster, but
the West is not a monster, by the way. But continue. Go ahead, Chris.
I'll give you that because the East top 8 look about just the same this
Yeah,
year.
son, they're not
So
a
I'll give you that.
monster.
I'll give you that. Because it's definitely a lot more even between East and West this year than it has ever been. I can say that. Because usually it'd be the top 2 teams on the East and then the rest be like trash compared to the West. So, okay, I'll give you that. But with the parity, obviously you have the dominant teams of the West, which having Utah fighting in there is definitely crazy to me. Like, still having Utah fight. Utah.
Well, who was the other team you said?
Overrated.
You said 2 teams?
Oh, no, I only said Utah.
Oh.
Like, just having them is crazy to me. But then on the East, the Pacers being in it the way they are without Oladipo.
Shit, without Brogdon. Brogdon been out mad games.
So Sabonis has been playing crazy, boy.
Is it possible
Bonus is Paul George.
when Oladipo come back, he'll fuck up the flow?
No, not at all.
Is it possible? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that.
I think Oladipo is like the perfect player.
Perfect.
Like,
He don't gotta have the ball in his hands
at all.
No, I think he can fit in wherever you need him to fit in, and he's not a ball. He's nowhere near a ball hog to where he has to have the ball to be efficient.
Okay.
That's not his style.
But what I was going to say is this year with the parity, is it better? Because honestly, for me, I can't call it. I'll be completely honest. Everybody wants to say Clippers, Lakers, whatever. Honestly, I feel like the Bucks could beat either one of them can beat either one of them 4 out of 7 games. It's possible. With the parity, do you feel like this year is what we've been waiting for? Obviously, after or post Warrior dominance and dynasty?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Because Clef and Stay, Clay and Steph and KD aren't playing. So everybody is not there yet. But yeah.
Clef and Stay.
Let me ask you a question. When Clef and Stay come back next year, Kyrie and
they should change their name to Clef.
When
They should change their name to Clef.
The other team, the other big dogs,
The Clef brothers.
contracts are not going to get in the way, right? These teams are going to look the same, right?
Say that again?
Huh?
Most of these teams that are in it right now, the big dogs, they don't have any like contract issues where they're about to lose players, because I want to see these same teams win Brooklyn and win Golden State are back.
AD is going to be a free agent, but he's not going nowhere.
Giannis is going to be a free agent.
Giannis going to be a free agent after, but you know they're going to be talking like, oh, are they going to trade him? Is he going to re-sign?
What about Denver with Murray and Jokic?
Nah, they all signed
They're all
up.
good.
Yeah.
I think everybody good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston is good.
Let me answer that question that Yitri said.
Philly.
I think that with the parity, I think it's what I've been waiting for, because I feel like that 3 and 4 man super team is out the window.
For now.
Now that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm happy. You know, get your 2 men. You know, your 2 players, your 2 top tier, and go at it with another 2 top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
have a good dynamic duo, yeah.
That shit is lit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit lit.
I like that aspect. So this is what I've been waiting for.
I already see the Lakers.
That's why I hope it stays like this at least.
Nah, Lakers gonna get somebody. I see it.
They gotta sign AD.
That's fine. They gonna fuck around. They gonna get a Bradley Bill. They gonna get somebody.
Oh shit! You know who gonna get somebody? And I was talking to your man Carter today, and he was happy. He threw it in my face.
Golden State. Yeah.
Gonna get a top draft pick, man.
So here's my other question. This year, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen this. 4 players are averaging 29 or more so far.
Who's the 4?
Trae Young, Luka, Giannis, and James Harden. And that motherfucker almost averaging 40.
Is that? I feel I know KD and Braun. I feel like KD, Braun. Yeah, not 4.
Braun usually is around like 26, 27 a game. Usually.
No, I'm thinking back to like the 2013, 2014. KD and Braun was definitely in the 28s and plus. I don't know if there was.
Like legit, we have 4 guys that are 29 and better right now. I feel like that's something that we haven't seen, and if we have, it's been a very long time. As far as
forces in the league to shut them down.
Yeah. And shout out to Bradley Beal being in the top 5 scorers, right?
Because that dude is a made bucket, man.
He should be up there. That's another team.
Yo, Chip's a hater. Yo, Chip's
I'm not passing to nobody.
Yo, shoot the ball.
Who he got the passes to?
Yo, what was that? What was that? A movie when or a meme? What was it when it dude was like, just give the ball to
No, Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. Pass the ball to Will.
That's the ball.
pass the ball to Will. Just pass the ball.
Thompson shot a one-handed. Looked like he was throwing a football.
Yeah.
Half-court shot, and the shit missed the whole backboard, son.
So did he hit the shot clock?
No, it missed everything. I think it went outside the doors gym.
Chill, son.
What else?
Oh, shit.
What's the dude in Washington that you said remind you of Kawhi, the young boy?
Oh, he got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Hachimura. He was balling too.
Rui.
Ryu.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rui.
One of the three.
Last year during
That
the
was
draft, I told y'all he was gonna be a problem.
That
Y'all
was a
like,
good. That was a good pick, boy.
Yep.
That was a good pick.
Hachimura.
But yeah, man, the parity in basketball is definitely beyond great. I think, I don't know, man. I just don't like the Harden game, man. Like that 40-point, triple double. He shot over 20 free throws, son.
He runs in the lane and he just flares his arm up, son.
Son, like,
But he not the only one though. Luka and Trae Young do the same thing.
I would say not on that level though.
Yeah, because Harden is the master of it. But these dudes, that's why when one of these days, me and Nightmare was talking, and I'm like, forget Steph. Trae Young is a little James Harden, son. He gonna get the foul. He's gonna make sure he get that foul.
Like that shit is just, I don't know. Like for me, that shit is just corny. Like for me, it makes the game corny watching it happen. Like it's almost like he found a glitch in the matrix. Like, oh, I do this every time, and I'm gonna get what I need.
That's
what the refs let it happen.
You gotta find a glitch and you gotta use it to your advantage.
Like I don't know, that shit is just frustrating. And he need to kill himself with these fucking stupid ass braids.
New year, new James.
No hang time.
Brady need to cut that.
Nah, you can't talk about him. You gotta talk about LeBron first. If LeBron could keep his head, and James Harden could do whatever he want to do.
Bron should have been gave it up, son.
Son,
He holding on for dear life.
He got a smiley face in the back of his head, son. Like, what is wrong with him, son?
Crazy, son.
He said a smiley face. All I could think about is the ladies' man when they had the smiley face haters club.
Son, your man Chris stay bringing up a movie, boy. Yo,
I don't even know what movie he talking about.
word, son.
You know the ladies' man? Leon?
Oh, son from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, with the afro. And the
I don't think I
light
saw that.
bitch from Fresh Prince.
I don't think I saw that movie.
Yo,
Man.
Pa, let me ask you a question. The dude he talking about, that's a black dude, right?
Yeah.
The actor?
Yeah, is that the dude from Mindhunters?
No.
Some Barney?
Wait, is it? It looked like him.
It do look like him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it do look like him.
From the show Mindhunters?
Yeah, I'm about to Google that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same shit.
But go ahead, continue, sir.
But yeah, man, like that shit is just, fuck it, for the birds. But we about to move on. PH, what time is it?
Come on, show! Come on,
But yeah, man, let's move on. Gridiron game, playoffs.
Yo, shit, that last week was lit, boy.
Yo,
What?
every
Shout to all the
fucking
road
game.
teams. Shout to all the road teams, you heard?
3 out of the 4 road teams won last week. Big fucking games being played. And we right back for the divisional round this weekend. We got the 49ers taking on the Vikings. We got the Seahawks taking on the Packers. Chiefs taking on who the fuck they play?
The Chiefs play the Texans.
Texans, yeah. And the Ravens take on the Titans.
Let's
Before
go, Titans.
we get into what's been going on, PH, give me your picks.
Damn, you done caught me off guard there.
Chips, give me your picks.
I was ready to shout out the Titans for a second there.
Chips, give me your picks.
I got. You want all games?
Just go down the line. Go down the list.
All right. Let me pull up.
Kansas City versus Texans.
Let me hold on.
Chiefs. I'm ready right now.
Go
Let me
ahead,
pull up
Puda.
I'm ready.
No, I'm ready. I just had to pull up my picks. I don't want to make it up.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right. I got San Fran. I got Seattle.
Fuck.
I got listen. I'm gonna pick the Texans
Mm.
and Baltimore.
Puda.
I got the Niners, Ravens, Chiefs, Seahawks.
Fuck. You missing one though, ain't you? Yeah, you missing one.
I picked 4 teams.
No, you did. My bad. Pop.
I have the Ravens only if Ingram plays. If Ingram don't play, they're not winning.
But they say he day to day, right?
Yeah, he hasn't practiced for a week. And even if he does play, if he don't get more than 20 touches, or let me not say 20 touches, if he not in 80% of the snaps, nah, I don't see them winning. But Ravens, Chiefs, Niners, Seahawks.
Ah.
But I want Green Bay to win, but I don't think they're gonna win though.
E2. PH.
I got the same picks as Pop, and I don't care if Mark ain't gonna play and the Ravens gonna win that game.
So San Francisco
All right.
got 2 wild quarterbacks to go against if they advance. Man.
Chill. I'm happy with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers!
Motherfucker, shoot y'all out,
They-
boy.
Nah. I got Niners. I got the Packers winning because Seahawks.
You don't want to see Seahawks again.
struggling. Nah, even outside of my bias, I got the Packers winning.
Lambeau's the best spot to play in.
I got the Titans pulling the upset, and I got the Chiefs.
So I mean, Harry, you think you got Henry getting wild busy?
Not wild busy, but I got them controlling the game and the clock. And I think we haven't seen the Ravens play from behind. I think their defense has enough to stop them.
Tannehill, man.
Yeah, I don't believe in Tannehill.
Yeah, he might be the.
You've been doing it all year, son. You got to give him some credit.
He almost gave that game away, son. If it wasn't for Henry, they lose that game.
That's a
Shout
fact.
out to Henry.
That last play, that probably shouldn't have been a touchdown.
I can, yeah. But you gotta admit, son, all the shit that y'all gave Flacco the last couple of years, that was on the Dolphins. It wasn't Tannehill's fault, man.
Son, listen, man. He been in the league the longest, but he a playoff rookie.
Yeah. No. This
That
far.
was his first game, yeah.
No, because they made the playoffs a couple of years
He
back.
didn't play.
He was hurt. You're right. Oh, what was it? Moore?
Yeah.
Moore was the quarterback. You're right.
That's the question, man.
So, with these playoffs, how have y'all felt about the football season? Just recapping everything, going into the playoff. Patriots getting their ass washed in the wild card.
Saints pissing the game away.
Who?
Saints.
Saints.
Drew Brees.
Oh, no, word, because Taysom Hill got more busier than him. And that's a fact.
Fucking Drew Brees. Unbelievable.
But yeah, man, Eagles playing all year basically with no wide receivers and still making it to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Carson Wentz. No. Carson Wentz, man.
Nah, forget Carson Wentz.
Bullshit. Y'all be talking
No.
Every time Wentz is behind the wheel, yo, the Eagles be hurt, son. Y'all don't be.
So you know
No. This is because it's a conversation that me, Pop, and my man be having.
I'm not even going there.
We talking about.
I'm not even going there. But
you know they underachieved though.
Yes.
You said they underachieved?
Yeah, for expectations, yeah.
No, they didn't expect nobody to win the Super Bowl or none of that.
If they
I didn't say win the Super Bowl.
If they was healthy,
I didn't say
9-7, I would agree with you. But they wasn't healthy in Philly.
Yeah.
So I can't say they under.
Their last few weeks, they had their receivers off the damn practice squad that they had to
the last 2-3 weeks, yeah.
So now, here's my beef with that, right? And this ties into Brady. So when Brady was winning with nobody, right? He was a GOAT. He was winning whatever with nobodies. Now when he lose, he has no talent.
That's bullshit.
Right? There's no talent, he can't win. Right? Cool. Boom. So then you look at the Eagles, right? They got practice squad players, guys off the street. They lost, but they competing, right? They competing, they catching the ball, whatever. You can't say a name is attached to talent. Like, you don't have to have a name to be talented. Just because Brady was playing with people that we didn't know, don't mean that they were bums. So when they be like, he's playing with nobody, and then he's playing with nobodies now, and he can't win, it's because he was playing with talent. It's just we didn't know they didn't have big names. That don't mean that they was bums.
Hogan wasn't talent, my nigga.
Say who? Say what?
Chris Hogan wasn't talent, son.
Why wasn't he?
Nah, come on.
What makes Chris Hogan any different from the guys that's there now?
Respect Chris Hogan, son.
Till this dude came back.
I can't hear you.
I don't think he was talented, son. I don't think he was a talented receiver.
So Brady made him talented? Brady made him catch the ball?
Now, if you saying Dorsett, I give you that.
No. Brady was making Chris Hogan catch the ball?
So if that's the case, you can say that about every quarterback and every receiver.
That's what I'm trying to say, though.
Nah.
The quarterback can't make a receiver catch the ball.
Sometimes quarterbacks put it where the receiver can catch it, son.
All right, but you still have to catch it, though.
And they still have to run the routes.
Come on, son. They still got to get open. They got to get open. We give credit. We give too much credit to these quarterbacks.
They don't always be open when they catch these balls. Let's keep it real. Sometimes
all right, but you heard what you just said? They don't always be open.
Aaron Rodgers do it all the time.
They don't always be open when they catch the ball, but they still catch it and they not open.
But that quarterback is putting it where they could catch it.
But they have to catch the ball, Puda.
If that's the case, all right, then that's
you can't discredit the person from catching the ball.
I see Rodgers I see quarterbacks make the receiver's job easy all the time.
No, it's not easy. No, not easy. They don't make it easy. So if the quarterback can make the receiver job easy, it can't be the other way around.
I said just like I've been seeing receivers bail out quarterbacks. It goes both ways.
The throws that you feel like is perfect because it's caught.
No, that's not always the case. What?
All right. All I know is
Chris Hogan was actually good on the Bills too, though.
This is what I'm saying, son. These guys aren't. Just because we don't know the names, don't mean that these dudes be bums. They just don't have a name.
The only thing I would say, like, you got to take into consideration is reps and just comfort level between quarterback and receiver.
Yeah.
Now, for him to have them no names and having them from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, that's different. from somebody coming from the practice squad in the middle of the year or towards the end of the year, and then trying to get that connection. Yeah, and that timing. Oh yeah, you got to get out this route and have that head turn because the ball gonna be there.
Prime example, Ocho Cinco, most talented person in the world, go to the Patriots and was a bum on the Patriots.
He wasn't the tail end of his career.
What that? So he can't catch the ball. He can't. They said he didn't. They said he didn't. He couldn't understand the playbook.
Yeah, he couldn't understand the playbook. Yeah,
that had nothing to do with you being at the end of your career.
They said he wasn't a good route runner.
He is a good route runner though.
Some of the best.
He went to the Patriots, and all of a sudden he's not a good route runner no more. Come on, son.
I would just say with Brady, when Brady was going to work and those GOAT comments, it wasn't that he was playing with bums.
He wasn't.
He was playing with Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, healthy, Gronk. Like he had good receivers.
But it just wasn't the big names. So they was like, oh, he's playing with nobodies. They're not nobodies, son. And he was hitting the running backs all day too. Matt dumped down to the running backs. And they
actually had a good running game all those years.
Here's what I would say. If you were talking about that Tom Brady, I'm going to go back. I've said it before. The Patriots are a system team.
Patriots are what?
A system team.
Oh.
That's what made those no names or regular average players seem better and work better than they actually were.
What about Garoppolo?
So what about now, though?
What about now?
Yeah, it's the same system.
No, it's just I don't know. Well, one, I'll tell you the Patriots' biggest problem. Gronk leaving.
Okay.
That's, to me, that's
losing one.
I'm rolling with you on that.
Them losing that threat coming up the middle seam and just Brady having that outlet whenever he wanted, I think that's what hurt them the biggest. And
on that.
Huh?
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and after that, not having the healthy Edelman or Wes Welker or whatever.
That's two. Yep, that's two.
Those are my two biggest things that hurt the Patriots.
So the whole slot shit, the whole slot receiver.
Yeah, the whole slot receivers and that whole schematic, because they didn't have that along with Gronk, they were fighting the uphill battle all season.
But see, that's all my beef is, son. I agree with you. And it plays into the Carson Wentz thing. The quarterback always get the credit because they playing with people that we don't know. So because we don't know them, it's an assumption that they're trash. No, they're not trash. They can play. They might not be superstars. They probably shouldn't be every damn starters, but that don't mean they don't know how to play. These dudes, they come out there, they bust their ass. They catch the ball, they run the routes, they block. They do what they got to do. Now, you remove certain key pieces, and I don't care who the quarterback is, you're not going to overcome the win. You need certain pieces out there that's going to help you.
Unless you play in the NFC, unless you're playing in the NFC East, like the Eagles.
I don't like that whole system shit, son. I never liked that shit, son. Because it could diminish too many people. It could diminish niggas like Jordan, Shaq, and Kobe. I don't like shit like that, son. That shit is whack, son.
But it's hard to dispute it. Brady got hurt, and Matt Castle went 10 and 6 or 11-5 or something like that.
But and then did what? You know what I mean? Like Jimmy G.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy G's doing out of the system.
But Mike Castle didn't do good out of the system. It doesn't mean that the quarterback isn't good.
Yeah, it just means
and he's not solely talking about the quarterback. He's talking about it's for that you can plug anybody in as long as they have some type of talent and it's going to work.
Right.
That's the way football works, though. That is the way it works. Some people talent going to make them greater, but you should. That's why it's always the next man up because you're supposed to know how to work within that system.
I never been a fan of that.
So you never what?
I never been a fan of that system shit. But that's just me.
Moving on, I would like to say shout out to Mike Tomlin through all the BS this offseason.
There you go. That's another example of a great system.
injury to Ben Roethlisberger. What was that? Week 1, week 2 with the
Yeah, it
elbow,
was early. Yeah.
and still being on the cusp of making the playoffs. I feel like that's a successful season for them.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nobody expected them to go deep into the playoffs with the injuries and with the BS that they had to deal with outside of their quarterback getting smacked up in the head with a helmet.
Helmet gate.
But shout out to him, man, making the best of it. Shout out to the Giants. I feel like, and this is no BS. I feel like y'all found y'all quarterback. Honestly, I think
We'll see there too, man. When they got tape on him, we'll see.
I think he's athletic enough to be able to make the best of it. You know what I mean? Like even with them having tape, they'll know how to rush. They'll be looking. I feel like next year is going to be a lot of teams looking for that sack fumble.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only upward for him on that and being able to learn from that, because that was his biggest flaw, is holding on to the ball too long and being loose with it. Yeah, Jets. Yep.
Pooh, that's your fight face? Why you looking like that, son?
Yeah, Jets.
I'm just making sure. He got to tread lightly. Go ahead.
What happened, son?
Go ahead, Jets. We moved on, Jets. Go ahead.
Yeah, damn, son.
Yo, Pooh looked like he was ready to set it off, son.
You felt like it was a butt coming or something? Like what the fuck?
No, go ahead, man, with your button up white beater. Hurry up.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful, son. Don't be disrespectful. I ain't gonna talk about that Nick hat. I'm gonna leave you alone.
You say he had a button up white beater.
But yeah, Jets is always next year. Y'all got to make some moves in the front office.
Man, we need to just make moves, period, fam.
And they just made moves in the front office, son.
It don't matter, son.
No, come on.
Oh, Pop is frozen.
Nah, he was talking.
Oh, he was frozen.
Nah, he was frozen. He was
Oh.
frozen for me.
But yeah, Jets. I mean, next year is a good year for the Jets. I feel like Patriots gonna get out y'all way, but I also feel like Dolphins is gonna be crazy next year.
Who y'all think Tom Brady's gonna do?
He should go to
Tell the
the
Patriots to give him my money,
He should
and
go
if
to
they
the
don't,
Chargers.
he's gonna go somewhere else.
Go to the Chargers.
Everything is pointing in the Chargers' direction, but I feel like you go from one old to another old, ain't gonna work.
Oh, yes, it will. Don't you dare compare Brady to Rivers. Don't you dare.
I don't remember who it was today, but it was on one of these talk shows on ESPN, and they was saying that he would be a great fit for the Cleveland Browns, but that would be giving up on Baker. And one of the other dudes was like, "Nah, it's not giving up. Baker needs to mature and sit in the background for a while and learn."
Nah.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, this year wasn't Baker's fault.
Son, Tom Brady go to Cleveland, Baker and him gonna fight. Period.
What? Fight every week. It's gonna be a consistent.
Son.
The trade is. Don't worry.
Baker is going to fight, son.
You think the Chargers?
Go to
Why
the
not?
Chargers.
Is Tom Brady contract up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a free agent.
Under here, free?
And he said he ain't giving no discounts. He want all his coins.
Draft Tua. Let
I
him
don't-
sit for 2 years.
I don't think Tom Brady leaves New England. I see Belichick leaving before.
No. Shit. I don't know.
The only way I see Tom Brady leaving is if the Patriots can line themselves up to get a quarterback. Whether it's free agency and
They got their
Teddy
quarterback
Bridgewater?
already. They got their quarterback already.
who?
Stidham.
Jarrett?
That's Brady. I mean, not Brady. That's Belichick's project.
Possibly. I don't feel like they sold on him. I feel like if they can land a Teddy Bridgewater in free agency or
What's gonna happen with him?
make a move to get a higher pick to get somebody, then that could be something different.
What about Breeze? Ain't he a free agent?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the old quarterbacks is about done.
Yeah, you're right. Eli too.
What about Flacco?
Shit.
Next subject.
He don't
He's not
count.
starting no more. Flacco not starting no more.
I'm about to say he don't even count.
Next
They
topic.
got what's my man name? Drew Lock. He's starting.
Yes.
I think he solidified his spot for next year with the Broncos.
Get Flacco ass out of here. Next topic.
Damn, son.
Oh, he right. Get him out of here.
All right, let's talk about these coaches, man. Like I said, Mike Tomlin had a great year with what he had to deal with, but currently is only one of 4 minority coaches in the NFL. We're not even going to talk about upper executives, which makes up only one of 32 teams in the NFL currently having a minority GM or better. What the hell is going on with this fucking Rooney Rule?
Ain't no rule.
Everybody's saying, oh, I did my due diligence. I interviewed Marvin Lewis. We knew you wasn't fucking hiring Marvin Lewis. But still, the rule itself is what it is. Literally, the Rooney Rule itself is you must interview one minority. You don't have to do anything else but interview. Is it time for us to move on from this Rooney Rule with the new CBA coming up and the agreements are starting to come? I think they come up end of this year or before free agency.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's going to be a part of discussion, and should it be a part of discussion? Obviously, Chip's got his hand up, so I'm going to go to PH first. No, I'm playing. Go ahead, Chip.
What the fuck do you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? Everybody got excited about the Rooney Rule as if that was making progress. Oh, you just said it. The rule is just interview a minority. So you got to do
One minority?
Yeah,
one minority. Just interview.
That's nasty, son.
So you can literally come in there and say,
Let's not start that.
how many years have you been coaching? What are your thoughts? All right, we'll call you. So you got to do. That's an interview.
Can you interview a coach from your own staff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
long as the minority, yes.
Yes. So outside of, listen, it's not going to change until I don't even see how it's going to change. You know what needs to happen? Minorities need to get the chance to purchase NFL teams. That's it. When Puffy and all of them was trying to do it, deals like that have to go through, because other than that, you're not going to tell these white owners that you have to hire somebody. That's never going to happen. So the only way that minorities, coaches of color, are going to get a shot is if one of our own gives them that shot. The NFL is powerless unless you have minorities at the top level. Ownership. That's the only way it's going to happen. Rooney Rule was bullshit from jump. I don't know why everybody was excited about it and thought it was progress. It's not progress. Because in the end, they don't have to hire them.
I agree with Chips. It's the good old boys club.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You can't, at the end of the day, you can't force anybody to hire somebody that you don't want. Let's start with that. Whether you could do the affirmative action or whoever you want to hire, you're going to hire. But I was having a debate with my boy Chris. Long story short, he was saying how, like people like Jay-Z and whatever, they got enough money to buy. It ain't about the money. You got all the money in the world. They not letting you in the club. They got to approve things. They got to approve you being able to purchase a team. You got money. They got money. Everybody got money. They don't care about your money. This is an exclusive club. They not letting you in there. And I got to sell it to you. I got to want to sell it to you. Just because you got the money don't mean I want to sell it to you. But that's the only way. Ozzie Newsome, GM. Is it a surprise he picked Lamar Jackson? I don't think it's a surprise. It would be the same thing. But at the same time, I look at it like You got your Mike Tomlin, who his coaching staff is a lot of people of color on his staff. But then in the same breath, you got your Michael Jordans. His staff ain't that many minorities in the GM, like the presidents and vice presidents, GM. Ain't that many people of color over there. So it's not just because somebody of color own a team don't necessarily mean that they would do that also. We would hope so. We would hope for the best. But I agree with Chips. That's the only way it's gonna happen, but shit, that's not gonna happen. What you got, Puda?
I think the rule is totally disgusting, man. I just asked y'all, can they interview somebody from their own staff?
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
I know, but for that to be your one person, you can interview anybody. That's nutty, son.
And to cut you off real quick, people were talking about the Giants and all of that. The Giants interviewed multiple black candidates, by the way. So I'm not saying that wasn't a ploy to make it look like we're not just looking at one, but I at least give them credit for not just doing we brought in one and we going with this guy. They did interview more than one guy.
And I don't like using the term minority. I feel like it's real degrading, but we only have what 4 coaches of color in the whole league? And that's crazy, son. This whole shit is set up for old white men to win, from the GM down to the coach. Even the quarterbacks, for the most part.
It mirrors the world.
Son, I don't like it, man. I'm saying I really don't have much to say on it, but how long has this Rooney Rule shit been in play?
Maybe 15 years, maybe.
Who the fuck is Rooney?
He was the owner of the Steelers. And he was like, yo, we need more black people in here, which is why Tomlin's been the coach for so long. We need people like him to stand up and be like, we need this.
This shit ain't right, yeah.
That's why they named it after him.
All right, man. Well, I'm passing it. What you got, Chips?
I went already.
PH?
I'm totally with y'all with everything. One thing I would say is, they got to be invited in the club, but you got to get invited in by Jerry Jones. If he don't give you the stamp of approval, you ain't getting in nothing.
That's a fact.
He runs this. He runs the NFL, son, period.
Feel like it's Jerry over Robert Kraft?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Jerry Jones, he the man, son.
Jerry Jones almost got the commissioner to fuck up out of here.
And that's what I was getting ready to say.
First of all, Robert Kraft ain't even worried about that. He trying to get some pussy. He ain't even getting involved in all those politics. He out here trying to live his best life. That's it, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get these happy endings, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Word, son. I mean, what? Jerry Jones is just like that good old boys club. He the man. He the head honcho. And like, if you ain't cool with him, you ain't getting in that club, man. And but money ain't an object because that man got more than just about everybody else. So what? Why should I bring you in here? And don't say because you're a minority and you black and you got some money. You better come back. You better come more correct than that.
Word, that's a fact.
You got to come more correct. And if I don't like you, and if your 10-minute, 15-minute presentation don't come with a PowerPoint, don't even come at me, B. Nah, but all jokes aside, man.
You better have the clicker with it.
Word, son. Or pointer. Something. Better have a red pointer, laser pointer, or one of the sticks. Nah, but it's really, really bad that, like, when you look back at it and you think about black coaches, and Mike Tomlin is the first name you think of because he's been there for so long. Everybody else been there, maybe 1-2 years. The Dolphins coach looked like he was getting ready to get the fuck out of there his first year.
Flores?
Yeah, and he just got the job. Luckily, Fitzmagic did a little something this year and made the team look a little bit okay because they was looking terrible.
That wasn't only Fitzmagic, son. They was balling, son.
No, I'm just saying. They started off horrible.
Shout out to Fitz, man. Shout out to Fitz. Should Fitz get in the Hall of Fame, man?
No, sit down and be quiet, okay?
Go ahead, keep on going, PH.
Yo, Fitz be getting busy, bro.
Hey, but
mute up.
I don't numbers.
Mute up. Cut off his mic.
Yo, he be getting busy, man.
Cut off his mic.
Nah, I fuck with y'all. Again.
No, you're not. But I just hope to see more black coaches or some people step up to do some more to get us in there. I would love to see a black owner, but I don't think we're gonna see that in our lifetime. I highly doubt it. Shit, I'm happy we got to see a black president. I mean, that was real far-fetched, but I just hope something changes, man. I really do. What you think, Chris?
I agree with everybody's sentiment. I feel like the Rooney Rule is basically the same shit. Like it was. Well, I won't say it is the same shit. It was turned into the same shit we always see, which is, oh, okay, the black man is complaining. Let me give him a little bone. All right, they'll shut up now. And then they'd be like, oh, well, we gave you this. But it's like, nah, it's not about giving us shit. We deserve it. 80% of the fucking league is black. If you're talking about coaches not being in tune with players, and that's any sport, because it's the same shit that you're seeing in basketball now with Beeline.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about these coaches and their old-fashioned ways not being in tune with today's style of athlete, that's why. The athletes are made differently now. It's not the same old, oh, I'm going to college for 4 years and I'm the good old boy. No, these athletes are about business now. These athletes are businessmen. These athletes know their worth and their value now, and it's not a situation where they're putting it in these teams' hands. Most of these athletes now are trying to keep the ball in their own court when it comes to negotiating their own contracts, getting their own money, especially in the NFL now, where all you see now is players want that guaranteed money. Shit is going to change now, and these coaches aren't changing with that. Now, unfortunately, I wouldn't say, oh, just because you hire a black coach, that means your team is going to win because you can communicate better with them. No, you still got to put some work into it, and you still got to actually do your homework. But if we had more black owners, black general managers who actually can scout talent appropriately, there's no fucking reason Lamar Jackson should have fell to the 32nd pick because a black GM was the one that traded up to get him. Like, that just doesn't make sense. You got fucking Mitchell Trubisky going, number 2, number 1? And all they can say is, oh, when we had lunch with him, we liked him. We liked his humbleness. And, he's driving a beat-up car, so, he's not that – he's the type of quarterback we're looking for. No, motherfucker, the type of quarterback you should be looking for is a winner. There was no reason that Deshaun Watson shouldn't have been the number 1 fucking quarterback taken in that draft.
They said that about a fucking beat-up car?
Because that was a part of what persuaded them to go with him because of his humbleness. And, and that played a part in it. Granted, I don't feel like Pat Mahomes' college career made it to where he should have been drafted as high as he was or should have been drafted higher. So for him, I wouldn't put him in that category. But Deshaun Watson won at the highest level in college. Beat a basic NFL team, 2 out of the 3 years that he went to Clemson? Busting Alabama ass? Like, there's no reason that you can say he's not a leader, he's not ready for the NFL, and he's not accurate enough to be your starting quarterback, but you go with a quarterback that went to fucking UNC, lost to every good team that he played, but you telling me his mechanics was good? And you liked him because he was a humble guy and when y'all had lunch, he drove an old beat up car. Like, nah. If I was an owner and my GM told me that, that's cool. I'm glad you like him. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go with him though, because I'm gonna go get somebody else that's looking for shit.
You remind me of me when I was a kid.
Word. Yeah, I had that haircut 20 years ago. Yep. Fuck out of here. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like the athletes and the players that can bring you what you need are being overlooked because they're not the color that you want, or they don't have the personality that you want. Unfortunately, to bring the Giants back up, you trade away 2 or 3 really good players because of the culture that you're looking for. And there's nobody, no fan, no professional, nobody can tell me the Giants got adequate compensation for Odell Beckham.
Nope.
But you tell me as a GM, you're willing to part ways with a talent like that because of a culture that you feel like could not be fixed or rectified. And honestly, all that man wanted to do was fucking win.
What'd you say, Pop?
After you paid him.
Even worse, you paid him. Like, no way you can't tell me with Daniel Jones out there flinging the ball, Odell Beckham couldn't have helped y'all win at least 2, maybe 3 more games. So I feel like the league.
And Odell behaved himself this year too.
Yo,
Not a peep from him.
Shit, if anything, it came from everybody else on that fucking team. But
Came from the white quarterback for sure.
there you go. But yeah, man, the NFL got his hands full with this Rooney Rule shit. I'm definitely gonna be looking into the CBA negotiations coming up this year. I feel like it should be a lot of changes made, and it definitely should be a lot more things to play a part in what can or what should be done with these teams. But that's what I got for the NFL and that coaching situation, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Another great. We had the whole crew. Everybody made. We glad you stayed with us, PH. You stayed up. Don't text me tomorrow. I don't want to hear it.
I'm calling all y'all bitches tomorrow.
You ain't calling me.
Why can't I?
Nah, don't call me, son.
All right. You better say, yo.
Your decision.
Your voicemail box gonna be full.
Oh, my shit is already full. It's been full for like 6 years. I don't.
PH gonna treat you like a fucking game invite when I used to wild out.
Yep.
Blocked.
Yo, subscribe, like, view, share.
Tell your friends about us if you don't even like us. So you know what? Do that. All right.
Tell your friends.
Just pass the message.
Saturday, 4:35. Root for the 49ers.
Cowboys.
Man, I gotta miss that.
I almost said that bullshit too. Almost.
Like you said, you gotta miss it.
Yeah, because I gotta work. I'm gonna be at work from 12 to 8 that day, so I'm gonna miss that game.
I get off at 4.
I hope I can catch like
I'm going straight to the bar.
Sunday. I'm off.
But as always, man,
I'm gonna meet you in the bar. I'm gonna meet you at the bar, baby.
I got you. And we out of here.